Hello everybody and welcome to Java Programming Tutorial Part 2. First of all, I'm going to show you how to create a Java file with JGrasp, what I taught you to install last episode, and that's how you do it. File new Java or other. But today I want to inform you that I do a lot of copying and pasting of my previous work. I don't see any problem in doing this since I've already typed this out once. Might as well Control C and Control V like that. And for your class, today we're going to go over a simple Hello World program. Alright, Hello World. I can't type worth anything. This is your class. This is saying that your program has different classes. This class can be named anything you want it to. It can be named A, Start. I tend to name it the program name. Now this is a main class, and you want to write public static void. Void means it doesn't return a value. And some classes return values such as variables or whatever. Static means that this class will never change. And public means everything can access it. So there's that. And you type in your variable type here and no arguments for your simple introductory program. And curly brackets are what you need. See, you have a curly bracket here and a curly bracket here. And my teacher wants these to line up. Spacing really does not matter in programming. So you can do curly brackets however you feel is best. I tend to just stack them one upon the other. It's really not a big deal. Unless you're like a professional programmer, then they have their specific rules or whatever. So, today we are going over the system system dot out command line, and then dot print print. Print and print line are different because print function prints whatever's in here, and it prints it, and that's it. Now the print line function prints it and then presses enter. This is for multiple lines of code, or for multiple statements that you want to print out. These guys house text, so they house a string. A string is a type of variable where it can hold data like hi or any sort of letters in any sort of function. You can even type in numbers into here, and that's considered a string. And you can change that to something else. But if you want to add another thing onto your first string, you just add a plus in there, and you can add a second string or a third string. That doesn't really matter at this point. What you can do is add a variable, and I'm not really going to explain this next part, but this is me just initializing a variable. So if we have an integer equals, and we'll call this sum, and we'll say print 100. And then we're just going to type hello world into our little box here. I think there's two L's. Yeah. And then I'm going to type in my sum is And then you need this space right here to differentiate from is and some. If you did not have this space, some would be butted up right next to there. And to end this off, you just want to add punctuation at the end. So I'm just going to put a period. And yeah. And then I'm going to add another plus statement, or another plus, and yeah. This technically should work. So I'm going to hit the compile button, compile file, and save the file. That's what you need to do. Right, just save that and run it. Now, since I compiled it, there are these errors. Now, what this error is saying that it says error and semicolon expected. So if it's that error and you just type in a semicolon at the end of these things, because that's how your computer knows it's the end of the line, and then it can go execute the next statement. So if I compile that again and hit run, hello world, my sum is 100. See, it has this text, it has the sum, which we entered as 100 up here, and then we have the period at the end. And this is your hello world program with a little bit of a variable in there. And suggest anything for me to do that you really need. I guess we'll go in more depth later tutorials, but thanks for watching.